Hi, everybody. DJ Yoakley with you, and I have some very special young men, and well, one guy that's a little bit older, and you'd be willing to guess it's the guy with the beard. So I am joined at this time by part of the YYFFA flag football. I'm just going to put it out there. They're the champions, and they are going to Las Vegas, Nevada in early February to play for the national title. Only the 16th to ever do so out of the Youngstown area. Welcome in. We're going to bring in Joey Tedesco, MJ Barksdale, and the assistant coach, one of my good friends, Mr. Josh Tedesco. Guys, how are we?
Good. Good. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, we'll start with the head ball assistant ball coach. Let's start there. Head ball coach couldn't make it today, so Josh, you get the lovely duties of talking to my bald head. So, from your guys' perspective, I mean, you were talking to me about, just 20 max games that you guys have had. So, from your perspective, what does this team have that so many other area teams didn't have this year that you guys have been so successful?
I mean, first of all, all the kids are talented. Every single one of the kids are very talented. Also, just they're very unselfish. Just like I said, so Joey won the MVP of the tournament, and not one kid was sad about it. Not one kid cared. All the kids just got on Joey's back, and we're so excited for him. And it's the same thing with any of the other kids because they could have won it too. All these kids love each other. If someone throws a touchdown, every single kid runs down to the end zone to celebrate with their team.
I love that there's only been 5 other teams to do this, to go to a national tournament and represent Youngstown. From your standpoint, you're a great athlete. Obviously, you get to see a lot of the great athletes come through. What does it mean for the future of this area in football specifically to have the flag football success that we've had, and especially with this team right here?
I think it's a very good look for Youngstown and other surrounding cities. I mean, it'd be nice to keep all these kids together, but even if they, go out to other high schools, everything like that, I think every single one of these kids will be successful just with playing together competitively in this YYFFL league.
Now, the one thing that I will tell you is one of the issues is always going to be travel when it comes down to this. Travel is, especially not right now with inflation, very expensive.
Yep.
And you guys need some help getting to where you want to go in Vegas. So what do you guys need? What are you looking for? How can we help get the word out there for you, Josh?
I mean, anything will help. I think that we broke it down. I want to say that to alleviate most costs, it was probably $2,000 per kid, and that's going to include both parents. So $2,000 total for each kid. It came out to like $20,000, and we're going to do some fundraisers and some other things. But I mean, anything would help because I know a lot of these parents, especially after Christmas, are not going to have much money to be able to do this. And we don't want to see these kids not be able to go there just because of money. So if anyone can help, I mean, we'd be ecstatic about it.
So true or false, the Jets, I think you showed me, Jets are paying for some of the accommodations for their teams that won it. You guys obviously representing the Browns out of that region. Are you hoping, has anybody reached out from the Browns or any organization to kind of help you guys out?
They did now. The Browns did pay for our registration, but we don't know how much that is. Someone posted a check from the Jets that they got, and it was some amount of thousands of dollars, but nobody knows because he kind of scratched it out. So who knows how much they even gave him? That might have just been registration as well. But I mean, anything would help. And I figured, the Browns are sending so many teams, you don't really want to keep asking them for money, but I mean, they're also an NFL team. They have money.
Just a little bit, probably. So if somebody wants to reach out and help out from a business perspective or help from just their own pocketbook, how would be the best way to get out to you guys and to make sure that you guys make it to Las Vegas?
I don't know if we're going to do a GoFundMe. We haven't really talked about it. We are going to do fundraisers. And I also have some businesses that are willing to do sponsors. And we're going to try to get hoodies for all the kids and then just throw all the sponsors on there so we can recognize everyone that helped us out. I mean, that's basically where we're at right now. This just happened, Sunday. So it's still in the works. But I know we did talk about a couple fundraisers we're going to try to do.
Oh, we're excited for you naturally, and we'll be in your corner trying to help however we can get the word out.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. All right. So let's talk about the fun stuff now. MJ, we're going to start with you, man. What was it like for you guys whenever the final, I guess, whistle sounded and you were you knew you were on your way to Las Vegas?
I was very happy because this is the first tournament I won with my dad, even though I've won more, but it's the first tournament I've won with my dad, and I was really happy for him that he got to come and go because the last time I went to Vegas, it was with me and my mom, and my dad couldn't come because he had to take care of my little brother and sister. But this time I'm looking forward to going with my dad.
So this isn't your first rodeo then. You've been to Vegas before. Talk to me about what the first time through was like and what you're looking forward to experiencing the second time through and representing the area.
For my first time, I was actually very, very excited. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I thought it was gonna be like the one time I went to Florida for the national championship, where we didn't do anything. We just played the football, which I still love football, but I think it would have been more exciting to do things. And when I went to Vegas, we stayed there for a week before the game, and we did a lot of things. So my first experience in Vegas was very, very good.
All right, so you get to be kind of the trip advisor for everybody that going this time around. What kind of things do you want to do in Vegas? What are you going to take your friends and do?
Uh, I think we should all ride the roller coaster together because I want to see some of my friends cry. I'm not even gonna lie. The second thing I want to do with them is just like hang out with them, have sleepovers, and like just enjoy the time while we're there.
All right, MJ, what position do you play?
I play basically every position. I play quarterback, running back, wide receiver. But Joey, I think he's like QB1 because of how good he is at quarterback and how good he can make the throws and scan the field.
Joey, what's it feel like when you have a teammate that's so multifaceted say something like that about you being QB1?
I feel really good about that. I mean, MJ is really talented. He's really great at every position. I mean, he's out there juking everyone on the field. You really can't stop him.
Joey, you have had quite the year, man. You have thrown out a first pitch at a Scrappers game. Now you're a champion, and now you're going to try to be a national champion. I know how much sports means to you. From your standpoint, are you going to remember this year as one of the best you've ever had when you're an old man like me and your dad?
I'm gonna try to. This has been a really good year for me. And with everything, even baseball, I've had a couple of trophies from this year's baseball, and from everything like that. I have another ring from our YYFFA league that we won. It's just been a great year overall.
And you guys won the championship in the YYFFA, and obviously very proud of that because there's a lot of good teams that come out of there. Do you believe, and we'll start with Joey first, then we'll switch over to MJ. Joey, do you think that, when you win a championship, it's a little bit easier to win the next one because you know what it takes to get there?
I mean, it's every team in every league there has to be one great team. We've played a couple of great teams in our leagues. They're all really good, but once we win a championship, we have that motivation to keep going and just keep growing as a team, have our teammates' backs and stuff. So we have that. What
about you, MJ? Does winning get easier or does it get more challenging as you guys go forward?
Well, I think it gets more challenging because winning and dominating or just keep winning over and over again can get you complacent. And I think that if you get complacent, it's hard to get uncomplacent, and you can end up losing a lot of games. Like, I think winning is a habit and losing is a habit. If you focus on winning, then you can consider yourself a winner. But if you focus on winners, then you can consider yourself a loser.
I'm going to read MJ's book when he writes it someday. That's a motivational video all by itself.
That's his dad right there. Everything you just heard was his dad.
Well, and that leads me into the next question. So, MJ, who's your role model? Who's the person you aspire to be like the most and you look up to?
I look up to my dad the most because if he's not rich in money, he's rich in integrity. He's rich in a lot of he's rich in character. He's rich in a lot of things that money could never touch, and I think that's a great aspect in life that I wish to achieve.
Wow, that's awesome. Rich in integrity. How old are you?
12.
Oh my goodness, man. That's a big time Scrabble word for you at that age, my dude. All right, Joey, your turn. Who do you look up to most on and off the field?
I'm gonna have to go with my dad also. I mean, he's helped me with my game a lot, with quarterback, with pitching, with everything. So he's been a really good pitcher in college and high school. I just want to be like him when I grow up.
Yeah, he's a great pitcher. Unfortunately, he played for the wrong team.
Yeah, you're right.
We appreciate you guys. Congratulations on all the success. We're so proud of you, Josh. You know how much I look up to you.
Oh, I know.
Serving the community every day and doing what you do, man, and what you do online as well. So, guys, best of luck to you, and we'll be in your corner and we'll help you out however we can. Congratulations, and look forward to talking to you very, very soon.
Appreciate you. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
See you guys.
Thank you.